Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFergie. With the new Metal series bringing us all sorts of awesomeness, I thought it was time to shine the spotlight on the Red Death, the evil speedster Batman. Now, obviously, since we've just had one issue about the guy, I can't go too in-depth about his inner workings, but I'll just give you a taste to inspire you to go read the Metal comics for yourself. Also, in case you are dreadfully naive, this will have spoilers, of course. Now get ready, it's time for the top 10 shocking facts about Batman the Red Death. Number 10. Origins. As always, let's start with a quick overview of this version of Batman. This version comes from Earth -52, and he actually seems pretty similar to the Bruce Wayne we know and love. However, in this universe, after losing his entire family and all his sidekicks, Bruce had had enough of this normal guy thing and decided to take the Flash's powers. I guess he didn't think the Flash was using the Speed Force to its full potential, and in a way, I kinda get it. Really, considering Bruce is so smart on his own, he probably should have the Speed Force. But how does a normal dude stop a speedster? Well, number 9. Weapon Collector. When this Batman decided he wanted the Flash's Speed Force, he realized he'd need some new gadgets. And where better to look for anti-Flash weapons than the Flash's Rogues Gallery? Batman seemed to have visited the old Flash villains like Captain Cold, Mirror Master, and Heatwave, and probably killed them. And then he took their toys and went after the Flash. Number 8. He used the Flash as a hood ornament. Yeah, apparently the cosmic treadmill wasn't ridiculous enough, although his car is pretty awesome. After taking Barry out with some of Mr. Freeze's cryostasis formula, he sticks him on the Batmobile and goes full Speed Force until the two become one. It's almost cute. Almost. Number 7. He's not alone in his head. In order to gain the Speed Force, Bruce essentially melded with Barry, but he couldn't get rid of Barry completely. You can still see him fighting to convince Bruce to do the right thing, using white speech bubbles to Bruce's red. Here's hoping Barry can find a way out of there. Can someone say, Deadpool crossover? Let me get my costume. Number 6. He seems to be having trouble keeping separate from Barry. While there is a bit of Deadpoolish back and forth going on between the two, it's clear that Red Death Batman is starting to take Barry's feelings into account. Like here, he first wants to call Barry's family his family. Or here, where he seems to pause his punch when Barry pleads with him in his head. I don't know if this bodes well for Barry that he's taking over, or if it bodes poorly because he'll soon be absorbed into the Red Death. I guess only time will tell. Number 5. Servant of BARBATOS. As we've learned in the Metal series, it's no accident that a seemingly normal man came to achieve as much as Bruce Wayne. Turns out he was being used as the puppet of BARBATOS, maneuvered to be in the perfect position to release the beast from its prison. When BARBATOS saw Batman way back in the dawn of man, he decided to use bats to gain access to the regular multiverse. And unfortunately, it seems to be working. Number 4. He isn't necessarily evil. This is a pretty interesting member of the Batman. He hasn't completely lost it like the Batman who laughs, he's just a guy who decided he needed the Speed Force for the greater good. For now, he seems to be fooled by BARBATOS, but his good intentions combined with good guy Barry rattling around in his head could mean that he might turn against his fellow evil Batman eventually. Unfortunately, he does a few pretty terrible things that make me worry about him. Number 3. He killed a bunch of people. Yeah, this one's a bit weird. On the one hand, he kills his Rogues Gallery, which totally makes sense for the guy who had lost everything and wants to cleanse the world of evil. Plus, it's cool. But you know what makes less sense? Killing Wally and Iris of Prime Earth. This guy's whole motivation for doing this is being upset that he lost his family, so he goes out and kills Barry's family, then tries to kill Barry, just because some random evil dude says so. It's weird. Hopefully more explanations coming. Number 2. Speedy Bats. Even though Bruce finally has actual superpowers, he still insists on being bat-themed. I guess old habits die hard. As Red Death, Bruce can create Speed Force energy constructs that accelerate the time frame of anyone they touch, making people rapidly age and die. And these constructs are shaped like bats. Because of course they are. Since there's no name for them, I hereby dub them Speedy Bats. Come at me. Number 1. He may be based on a short story. The Mask of the Red Dead is a short story by Edgar Allan Poe, and it bears a striking resemblance to the story of this Batman. It tells the story of Prince Prospero, who in an attempt to avoid a plague, hid out with other nobles. Unfortunately, a dark figure finds its way in and kills everyone. This sounds kinda like the story in this comic. One man trying to do what has to be done to save lives, only to bring about even more death as a result at the hands of a mysterious and unseen figure. This is just speculation on my part though. Could be a coincidence. I don't know. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Nerd for more videos. Have any predictions? Let me know in the comment section down below. Personally, I think Barry being inside the Red Death will end up playing a pretty important part in the story, and knowing Flash, it'll probably involve time travel. Until next time, I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFergie with Top 10 Nerd. Later, nerds.